We are very excited to be joined now by comedian Christine O'Leary.
Laughter is good for the soul, and she has a great event coming up at the Ridgefield Playhouse. We love your glasses.
Oh, I thank you, darling. We took a poll and we said, let's do it.
I'm more interested in the fact that you teach people comedy.
I do.
How do you teach people to be funny? Because I think it's an inborn talent. Like singing. You're either born a singer or you don't. You can't really teach someone to sing. But you're saying, yes, you can teach someone to be funny?
7 years, 175 comedians, and 45 classes at the Ridgefield Playhouse.
Seriously?
Yeah. So,
but have you had people who just couldn't really be that funny?
I mean, some are funnier than others, but I can get a 5-minute set out of anyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, some people are strange, but everyone has the perfect life to do stand-up.
Now, do you recommend a set that is predetermined before they go on? No.
No, I help them get the set. Lord have mercy, don't write it without me.
Okay.
But they know when they go. Like Scott, you know, is in the closet about being a comedian. He really wants to go out there.
You do?
Yes, I'm out of the closet in every other aspect.
No,
but...
you and me too, brother. Okay.
Yeah, so he should be doing this, but he always asks, should you just go out there and wing it? You don't wing it, right? It seems like you're winging it,
we'll
but
go
you're
for
not.
a second look, mid
Oh, look
scene.
at that. Mid scene. I love it.
No, we'll put them on in the end. So, comedy's a way to tell the truth. Comedy's a way to solve a problem. And the only thing that ever got a laugh is a feeling. Comedy's about how you see the world and the world sees you. Okay?
Okay.
So what we do, it takes on average, if you can believe this to be true, an hour and a half of writing for every minute on stage.
Wow.
An hour and a half of writing it all out to economize it down to perform it on stage.
Okay, so when we're watching comedians and they seem like they're just winging it, they are not.
What's incredible about them is that you believe they're winging it. But they, like children, they have loved those bits for years.
Okay.
Hopefully we're all writing all the time, which is what I recommend for my students, 20 minutes a day. Don't write punchlines, don't write transitions, just write half-baked ideas, voices that you can do, lists of things that you love, lists of things that drive you crazy, weird things about you, secrets you don't want people to know about you, and we can construct a set for you. When you walk on stage, people have made a list of assumptions about you. You will either direct them or misdirect them. So the only reason, next time you watch stand-up, and Google anything, I mean, it could be stand-ups that have done it 5 times in Cleveland, Ohio. It doesn't have to be the masters, right? When you laugh, freeze the tape and think, why did you laugh? Because you believe they felt that way, because you kind of guessed that that would have been cringy and embarrassing. And there's no feelings that are funnier than others. Hate, lust, embarrassment, shame, joy, lust, all of it. I've said lust twice, apparently.
Well, and I know you have a show coming up, and you're funny, so we want to get to that. But first of all, you've worked with some of the greats, like Chevy Chase, people like this. So why do they need to go to someone to learn? What do you do?
Exactly. Well, stand-up is a superpower.
Okay.
And it will transform anything that you do. I have people who've come through chemo. I have people who are massive, high-powered lawyers. No matter what, it's going to change your game. You're going to have a little swag in your step and a superpower. And the other thing is that I've worked with young people. I have 2 spots in my class for teens that start tomorrow. So I have 3 adult classes and 2 teen classes. But the thing is, no one can hurt your feelings ever again if you're doing stand-up.
You're absolutely right.
Because you just think, but I'm going to come back.
Absolutely.
One of the first jokes I did after a very, very hard breakup is that my ex called to say that the dishwasher had broken. And I said, no, the dishwasher left. So that was a very hard situation, but you get a laugh, and comedians get paid in laughs.
Quick, we have about a minute left. I want you to talk about your show.
March 14th, Jeremiah Lloyd Harmon, American Idol, and I. The bottom line is that very famous, fabulous, generous people booked Jeremiah and I for a show. Jimmy Fallon was there, Tony Goldwyn, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Wow.
And so they sponsored our show. Jane Muskie, Tony Goldwyn, Frank and Bill.
This is going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show, and so you should get it. I mean, for he and I to get a Saturday night show, I think tickets are $20. You have to come.
And so he's going to sing, you're going to do comedy?
He's incredible.
How's this work?
Carrie, I'm going to open for him.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of warm up the audience and kind of dinner club kind of feel.
Okay.
We remember Dinner Club. This beautiful blonde. Saturday, March 14th. Call the Playhouse and tell them.
Yes.
I'm coming back with my glasses.
Christine O'Leary. She's absolutely fabulous. Check her out.
Girl.